parents of Camp Electric students. My name's Tom Jackson. The privilege of teaching your kids this week, well, last couple of weeks at Camp Electric, both in Nashville and in Ohio, Cedarville. They were awesome. I hope it was a life-changing experience for them. What I wanted to talk to you about was this. Every year I teach, this is my 8th year teaching there, and I work with them on what their performance skills are about. I teach in the music industry that skill. In the last year or so, I've worked with, you probably won't know who these people are, but Shawn Mendes, who just opened Taylor Swift's stadium tour. The group Magic, who sings that song, Why Have to Be So Rude. I just did a PBS special for the tenors, which was really a lot of fun. 30-piece orchestra, 7 members in a band, and there's 4 singers. The group Home Free that won the acapella NBC's Sing-Off. It's an all acapella country group. Pretty fascinating to work with. I've worked with the band Perry, a little singer named Taylor Swift. I put 3 of her tours together. And that's my specialty, is to help artists communicate from the stage. And as a parent myself, my 2 kids, 20 and 21, we looked and knocked on doors and needed advice on what the heck to do. We're going to college. What do we do with our kids? And so if there's anything I can do, I want to help you. And that is for those of you parents whose kids said they're serious. And there were a ton of you out there, a ton of your kids that said, no, we want to do this. A lot of them were going to go to college for music. I want to tell you about what we do, because we're here to serve you. We are doing fine. We work with artists all around the world, teach seminars all around the world. But let me tell you why I'm doing this, is because you guys are Christians. And in the world I live in, there's not a lot of Christian influence. And I would love to see more Christian kids turning into musicians and make it a career and be salt of the earth. But they're not being equipped with the right school skills. In some cases on worship teams, and even the colleges. In fact, the stuff that I teach, and you can look it up online, onstagesuccess.com or tomjacksonproductions.com, is not being taught in schools. It's not being taught in schools because they don't know how to teach it. Now that sounds arrogant, you don't know me, but it's absolutely the truth. I get asked to go to Berklee College of Music to teach this stuff for a 3-day weekend. Colleges are constantly asking me because they don't have the knowledge on how to teach somebody what to do on the stage. So anyways, the reason I'm making this video and asking you to watch it is because your student said that they were serious. And the skill of performing live is becoming more and more important all the time, and it's not being taught in the schools. So I want to tell you about a boot camp we're doing in September 25th and 26th in Nashville. It's 2 days. It's a unique event. It's unique in the sense that that's all we're teaching is performance. We're not teaching songwriting. Nothing against songwriting. I do those workshops too. I don't teach them. I teach it where people teach songwriting, social networking, publishing, all the other skills in the music industry that are available are being taught at other conferences. This one is specific for what you do on stage. So is your child shy on stage? Is he winging it on stage? Does he know what he's doing? And the truth is, they don't. And even though they might think they do, they don't. In fact, here was a conversation that just happened last week at Camp Electric. There was a 17-year-old guitar player who was there with his mom, and his mom started seeing what was going on the stage. I put a band on stage at Camp Electric and changed them in front of the kids. And the upside of that is they see the difference. The downside is they think they can do it then. And which is really, I'm flattered, but I've been doing this over 30 years, and you cannot learn it in an hour and a half. So the student was with his mom, and his mom said, gosh, should we go to the boot camp? Should we buy his DVDs? And the kid goes, nah, I saw the class, I got it. This is after an hour and a half. And the kid was serious because they don't know what they need. So here's the deal. I got a boot camp September 25th, 26th. If your student is serious about doing music, this is the only place that I know in the world that teaches this. This is not choreography, this is not dance, this is not drama, this is not performance coaching, this is live music producing. This is what makes a difference in a whole bunch of artists' lives, because this is where revenue comes from, this is where ministry happens when it's live. So please check out the link below, read more about it. If you got some questions, call the number. If your student is serious, this is something they need to attend if you can make that happen. So God bless you, and